Do you guys have a clothes that you usually wear or your favorite clothes? Or do you know what clothes did the people from the past wear? Our topic is the change of Korean fashion from past to present. My interviewee is my grandmother, her name is Hyunny. And for TMI, her name is Lee, which is her nickname. And the outstanding thing that I knew that the trendy clothes that time were the sailor clothes with wrinkled skirts plus shiny shoes. I wonder why that uncomfortable clothes were trendy that time.
I interviewed my grandmother, which is my dad's mom, and she's like a friend to me, and she likes to talk with me very much. Question 1: what clothes were trendy that time? My Hyunny answered that bell-bottom pants and very short skirts were like popular. Question 2: what clothes did you usually wear? Hyunny usually wore jeans or long pants with a t-shirt. Question 3: what do you think about the clothes we wear today? Since the functionality has improved a lot compared to the past, the fabric has a lot of functionality, and sneakers also seem to go well with the fashion. Question 4: what fashion were trendy? It was fashionable for men to grow hair very long and women to wear short skirts. Question 5: where did you buy clothes? My grandmother used to buy clothes at the Dongdaemun Street.
That's me. Chapter 3. For my interviewee was my grandfather, and his name is Lee Jang-ho. The interview questions were for the fashion that changed through Korea from past to present. Question 1. What fashion was the most trendy? Well, the fashion was similar to nowadays. And number 2, what clothes did you wear? There were similar clothes to now, but the old people wore hanbok, which is the traditional clothing of South Korea. And question number 3, was it expensive? Yes, they were expensive, so they only had 2 clothes per season, and that was just average. Question 4, did your parents sew them or you just throw away of clothes? Well, my great-grandmother and also his mother sewed them because clothes were expensive at the time. I mentioned that at question 3. And question number 5, did you wear uniforms? My grandfather said yes. From middle school, they only had to wear uniforms and hats. Next.
My interviewee was my grandmother, and her name is Jung-seo. Question 1: what clothes were trendy back then? White pants were trendy back then. They were called nakparbaji, and the shoes with high heels were popular back then. What clothes did you usually wear? I wore colorful clothes and high heels. I enjoy wearing them. Question 3: what do you think about clothes today? I think clothes nowadays are shorter than before, and I think clothes developed a lot more than before. Question 4: what fashion was trendy? As I said, nakparbaji was popular, and kind of long clothes were fashion. Question 5: where did you go to buy clothes? There were department stores, but there were no outlets and internet shopping malls, so I remember of going to the departments.
In conclusion, it's very different from the Korean fashion style from past to present. There were similar trends and also there were hanbok, but the voices of our Korean ancestors doesn't change. The history teaches a lesson that Korean fashion is a very important part of our country's culture. Thank you.
Oh, and I forgot to tell their name Justin, and her name is Hyunny, and his name is DY, and my name is Ellen. Bye.